YouTube updates since I've done a live on this channel. I have yeah, got a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh, I got so many people trying to. Oh my gosh, there we go. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, haven't been on the channel in a while because I've been working on my other channel a little bit, just having fun with it. Yeah, hunting season. Oh yeah, it is tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the verge of muzzleloader season. I'm really excited about it. Muzzleloader season is without question my favorite time of year to hunt. Mainly just because of when I was younger. It was just the time, the time for me to go hunting. But yeah, we're going to be doing some muzzleloader hunting tomorrow. I haven't really decided yet if I'm going to do a live stream of it because I kind of want to do that. Just do a live stream of a hunt, and maybe just by some blessings from the good Lord above, He'll help me to find a beautiful buck. We'll see. I don't know yet, obviously. Anything can happen. The rut is we're in pre-rut right now, at least in my area in Southwest Virginia. It has been a little colder, so really happy about that. It's been absolutely amazing that that the weather has been as good as it has been, in my opinion. Let me cut that down just a hair. It's kind of bothering me a little bit. Watching the old THP right now, trying to get my mind right for the season that's coming up. But yeah, it's also Halloween for everybody who isn't aware. Yeah. So tomorrow we're going to be going to private property that I lease out with my stepfather. We're going to be doing that. And as I said before, I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream of it or if I'm going to just do a video recording of it. Part of me kind of wants to just do a live stream because there's no editing. Because I don't know if any of you all out there are YouTubers or do any sort of like video recording or whatever and editing. Editing sucks. Like, it's really not fun at all. So that is definitely one thing that I want to get, probably want to try out. And it might be a little, I mean, who knows? It truly, like, doing a live stream, it might be straight up just boring. But I don't know. It might be fun. Might get the biggest deer I've ever shot in my or harvested in my life. Who knows? But I don't know. But yeah. But we're gonna be doing some Halloween trick-or-treating tonight, so it's gonna be fun doing that. My son is gonna be some sort of like alien thing that's abducting him. I don't know. He said he wanted to do that, and I said, all right, that's fine. My daughter is going to be a cowgirl riding a unicorn. So yeah, that's coming. That's going to be pretty funny, and that's definitely a first because one year we just did Star Wars. But anyway, yeah, so muzzleloader season opens up tomorrow through the 14th of November. It is statewide, obviously, with the exceptions of like a few cities to the east, but whatever. Obviously, that doesn't apply to us. We're in Southwest Virginia. But yeah, November 1st to the 14th, looking forward to it. We're in the pre-rut right now pretty hard. And I definitely think that with the weather being what it is, I think that the deer, because we've had good, hard rain for the past 4 days, 3-4 days in that ballpark. So everything is good and wet, and it's chilly. So that's really good. We're also going to be, I might try to do some antler rattling and calling with the grunt call. It might or might not work out. I don't think the mature bucks right now are rutting real hard. That's definitely not something that I've been seeing. I've seen the property that I got permission to hunt actually here, not too recently, but there was one decent buck that was near it. But I don't know if it's gonna work. I mean, who knows? It might work out. It might not. But might try that a little bit later on in the season, see what happens. But I haven't seen too many big bucks right now out and about, and I've been working like a dog here for the past like few weeks. Haven't That's a big reason why I haven't actually been able to do videos is because I've been working, but I've also, like I said before, when I started the video, I've been working on my other channel, my video gaming channel. Just it's kind of a fun channel, um, but yeah, the big bucks. I have not seen too many big bucks, like noticeable bucks, if you will. Nothing crazy. The biggest buck that I have seen this year for me personally, as of for hunting season of 2025, 2026, is going to be like, I mean, he's not even gonna be more than a 120ish, like nowhere near it. So the big boys are without question, they're not ripe just yet for the rut. They're going to be, I think, within the next week and a half. I think that the big bucks are going to be in their peak for the rut. But who? Because last year I shot my 9 pointer the last day of early muzzleloader season, and then I shot my 8 pointer a few days after uh, open of early rifle season. So yeah, I typically what I do is when I go out, I like to just see what the deer are doing in terms of like especially the rut. I like to see what they're doing, but I also try to utilize last year's information because believe it or not, a lot of times, from my experience, now this will vary obviously from place to place, but in my experience, there's a lot of information that you can take from last year and apply it to this year. But the thing is though, with rut and bucks, like you just don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, they're going crazy right now. They're stupid. Um, I had to make another cup of coffee. I don't know what happened to my other cup. Something was disgusting. Something was in it. I don't know what it was. It was gross. I know that. Um, another very interesting thing about Virginia this year, and I have the rule book here, so I'm gonna try and decipher through this for you guys. From my understanding, when it comes to private property, private land, I think that you can hunt rifle till like once early muzzleloader is over. I'm pretty confident you can hunt when rifle starts all the way to the end of the season. Now, with that being said, the um, public is still doing, early muzzleloader, rifle, late muzzleloader, that whole spiel. I'm trying to find it here actually because here we go, firearm season. Um, for private lands and public lands, unless otherwise noted in tables on pages 40 through 41. Oh, okay. Public land firearms, deer season, either sex days. I need to actually remember that. Let's see here. And of course, the Floyd County, where I hunt. It's earn a buck. Let's see, I'm trying to find it here. I was reading about it not too long ago with my buddy at work. look here. October 1st, November. Oh, no, that's not it. Probably should have had this pulled up. But I also have all my stuff ready. I've had that stuff. I've had my stuff ready for weeks at this point. Have my rattlers, which I use real antlers. I don't use fake ones. I mean, personal opinion, I think that real antlers sound better. They sound more authentic. I could be wrong about that. It's just me. Hmm. Man, I'm really irritated. Where is the dead gum? Because like I said before, there is it's basically like there is no, from what I understand, there is no like late muzzleloader season on private now in the state of Virginia. And I want to make sure I'm telling y'all right because I don't want y'all to go out there. And obviously, don't take my word for it. You need to do your research. Make sure you abide by the rules and the regulations. You know, it does not matter what I say. All is what matters is what the law says. And I am reading out of the new 2025-2026 July 25 to June 26 hunting regulations. So this is a actual, this is the actual information. But yeah, interestingly enough, though. Oh, here we go. Firearm season. Yeah, so firearm season in the state of Virginia. Oh wait, no, it's bear. We're not hunting bear. Never mind. That's wrong. It really irritates me that you can't shoot does in national forest in public. It's really kind of ridiculous because they're so they're so irritated with people who just hunt bucks, and they're just like, you need to hunt more does. And it's like, well, public, you can't. There's only like 3 or 4 days that you can actually hunt does on public. It's ridiculous. I don't understand why they won't just let you hunt them, but I don't know. It's just, you never can tell with these people. Because the people that make these laws don't really even hunt. And when I say don't really even hunt, I mean like hunt the way you and I hunt. We go out and we don't spend, $12,000 on a hunt. Muzzleloader. Here it is. So basically, like I said, guys and girls, you're gonna look at this. Make sure you look this stuff up for yourself. Don't just take my word for it. But yeah, November 15th through January 3rd, in the counties that are highlighted, have basically it's rifle season. So, and like I said, please, 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 do not take my word for it. Do your own research. Make sure you're abiding by the right laws, rules, and regulations, because they do not care if you made a mistake. They will write you a ticket, and it might be worse than that. But yeah, so pretty much the area that I hunt, rifle season starts November 15th and it goes all the way to January 3rd. So I don't necessarily, unless I'm hunting public now, because that's the kicker. Is I don't think you can. Public land still has a late muzzleloader season, but the irritating part about it is it's just I don't know why they're so vague sometimes with their stuff. It irritates the fire out of me. But yeah, I haven't been doing any bow hunting, mainly because one, it has not been really all that interesting. I've been bow hunting a few times. Went out, stayed out pretty much all day, with the exception of one day I had to leave early. But yeah, a few times, and I did some scouting, kind of just looked around the area. Nothing came of it, which that's okay. That's just how it goes. It does not bother me whatsoever. But I'm looking forward to. I mean, I am just ready to go. I have everything all prepped. My truck's ready to go. My gun is on literally to my right, um, cleaned, primed, ready to go. Truly, truly want to get in the woods with my muzzleloader. So let's see here. Trying to find that place. Cause so here's the plan for I feel like I'm just kind of got my nose in this book, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But here's the plan for 2025 season. Basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to attempt to do some hunting on private on where I lease property. Going to attempt to do some hunting there, see what I can get. Hopefully, something good. And if nothing happens, I'm going to move to public, and then I am going to basically do all that I can to see if I can harvest a public deer, a public buck, excuse me, a public buck. That's kind of a goal that I've set for myself because last year was the year that I actually did a lot of national forest hunting, if you will, public land. I had done it before in the past, but never to the extent of last year. And this year I want to do even more because I really want to see about harvesting a decent buck on public. Just a personal goal for myself. So going to see about getting something on public and then or on private, excuse me, and then but if nothing comes of it, then I'm going to make my move over to public and I'm going to spend a lot of my time on public trying to harvest a buck. I am definitely, without question, going to probably harvest a handful of does, on the private property we that we lease. I will be doing that, and I really just oh goodness, excuse me, I'm sorry. I would love for this year to be as fruitful and as amazing as last year, but I don't. It's not that I don't think it will. It's just one of those things where, that was sort of a crazy turn of events. Harvesting the 9 pointer, and then 2, 3 days later, getting that 8 pointer. I mean, it was just absolutely insane. Just how everything happened all at once within like less than a week. I mean, it was just like boom, 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 done. So I'm hoping, and so I found out recently that a kid that hunts, his family owns the property behind the property that we lease, and he absolutely got an amazing deer. I mean, absolutely crazy. This deer is humongous, and he friggin' just, I mean, just got it with a bow. So I'm super excited for him. Uh, Truly, I am. But also, a part of me is like, oh man, I could have had that buck possibly. It's one of those ordeals. But it was one of those things where I'm like, I truly felt more happy than I was kind of like, oh wow, okay. Because I just, if you can't be happy for other people who, because he works really hard, mind you. He's a young man. He, in his early 20s, and he's all about hunting, which is, basically all of us who did do this when we were younger. That's what we were doing. He was just doing it a lot better than I was. But the I'm just super happy for him. But that is a one of the things that well, I found out a few days ago. And you know, one thing you can look at this. You can look at this one of two ways. One, you can be like, oh, there's nothing good in there now. Because he was a brute. I mean, he was a brute, and I'm maybe I'll try to get the picture that I got up. I'm not going to show his face or anything, but the buck he got was a brute, and he was the dominant deer in the area that I hunt. And so, like I said, you can look at this one of two ways. You can look at it as, oh, there's nothing good in there now, or you can look at it as, well, the king is dead, if you will, and there's a new one that's going to be in town. And also, as I said before, you don't know how bucks are crazy during the rut. They are doing random things that they would not normally do. Even the big ones, the big smart ones, they are being stupid. That's just how it goes. And one of the interesting facts that I've learned over the years is you never know what you're going to find. I mean, the best way to know what's out there and the best way to find those big deer is to be out there and doing it. Now, like I said, I personally haven't been out there that much because I actually have not been to the private property that we lease out there right now. And that's, I mean, I'm not too, I've hunted out there so long that I know where the deer go. I know when they go there, what they're doing there. So I know what to do. I'm not too worried about it, but at the same time, though, cause I think that personally for me is better because I think that when you go in there and you hunt hard, especially during bow season, sometimes you can kind of like you can make them a little skittish. You can push them hard, and sometimes it makes those big bucks, those big elusive bucks, kind of go into recluse mode, and they're basically moving at night. So, I mean, obviously, and like I said, depends on the situation because at times there's deer, they're in the rut, they're just crazy, they're doing all sorts of crazy crap. So, there's a lot of variables. But for me, I feel that it was the best move was to not go in there and, kick up a bunch of, stir up a bunch of things. I have I've had very successful hunts out of there. I've killed, I don't even know how many bucks out of there. Obviously nothing like that. What that kid shot. He absolutely shot a hammer of a buck. Never shot anything like that, but I've still killed. I mean, probably half a dozen bucks out of there. To include the two last year. So, yeah. I am, I think I am just going to do a live stream tomorrow for the opening hunt. I'm going to do a live stream. I'm going to just show you guys what's what. I really truly hope that something big comes out and we're able to get it on film, see what happens. But I don't want to take too long on this. Honestly, I went a little longer than I thought. I'm at 25 minutes now. Did not have any notion of doing this that long. But, yeah, tomorrow tomorrow I'm gonna go in early, set up, get the camera stuff good to go, and then I'm gonna set up for a live stream for a live stream hunt because I think that that would be cool. I don't know how many people have actually done that before, so we'll see. I don't really know. I don't know if there's been a whole lot of people that have done a live stream hunt. Probably ought to check YouTube guidelines because they're sticklers about it. Make sure I'm not putting something that they don't approve of. But yeah, yeah, we're at 25 minutes. As I said before, I'm so excited to go out and for muzzleloader season, opening day of muzzleloader season. I wanted to do something because, as I said before, I have been I've been a little bit of a recluse from my channel here recently because I've been working on my other channel a little bit, but also I've been working a lot, and the hunts that I have done for archery have just been just boring and dull, and I didn't really want to. I mean, honestly, it was more or less I didn't want to edit the videos because it was like editing just is so boring. It sucks, but you got to get over that. So. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here. Make sure tomorrow you just put your alarms on for the, if you can't go, I know people, a buddy of mine, he can't go tomorrow. It's kind of a bummer. He's not too happy about it. But if you can't go tomorrow, come on to live stream. Let's see if we can, you can hunt through my channel. I don't know. Not really, but at least you'll be able to, enjoy something. But anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Hopefully, like I said before, please make sure you guys are up to date on your rules and regulations of hunting and trapping in Virginia. Oh, I forgot. Hold on one sec. I gotta show y'all something. This is going to be awesome. Yeah. Make sure I don't put anything up here. Boom, everybody. I got my Pennsylvania hunting license. We're going to go hunting in Pennsylvania. It's going to be awesome. I am super stoked about that. I might go a little longer now. I kind of forgot about that, but yeah, my wife's grandfather owns a big amount of property up there, and I have a spring turkey tag, I got a fall turkey tag, and I got an antlered buck tag or flintlock tag. Basically, I'm going up there during rifle season. But yeah, we are going to be doing a hunt in Pennsylvania, and I truly hope that I'll be able to find something of value up there, something amazing. But also, this is the first time I've actually hunted outside the state of Virginia. I want to start doing that more often. Like maybe once or twice a year. Not this year, obviously, but I would like to try and see about possibly doing more out-of-state hunts. One of the biggest goals I got in my life is I want to try to do a mule deer hunt. So, but yeah, we're going to be doing a Pennsylvania hunt in northern Pennsylvania. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to videotape the whole thing, and I truly hope that in some way, shape, or form, I'm able to harvest a wonderful, beautiful Pennsylvania buck. Hopefully that happens. Because it was, and to be fair, it wasn't expensive, mind you. It was actually fairly affordable. I spent for an out-of-state hunting license, okay, and you can go, and they have an app too, like the state of Virginia. The app is not as good as Virginia's, in my opinion, but they have an app. Go on there, check it out. I spent, after tax and the whole spiel, I spent $113 some odd dollars and change. So 104, it was like $114 after rounding up. And you get, like I said, you get a spring turkey tag, you get a fall turkey tag, and you get a buck tag or a flintlock tag. And that's what it says on the tag. It's buck or antlered, excuse me, antlered or flintlock tag. So you basically, and you don't have to have a license to rifle hunt. You just have to have the state license and a tag. So yeah, we're going to Pennsylvania to hunt, and that will be during the end of November. That's going to be around. Oh my goodness. The season doesn't open up until December 1st, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm very sure it's December 1st, but December 1st is the time frame for the Pennsylvania hunt, and I'm going to be basically doing that, filming that, and I'm just hoping that it'll be fun and that I actually get to just witness and hopefully harvest a beautiful deer. And if you guys ever want to try Pennsylvania hunting, I would definitely see about it, because without question, it's one of the more affordable out of state hunting areas you can go to, and there's some pretty big deer in Pennsylvania, because that's where my wife's from, and she's made comments about the deer down here. She's like, yeah, they're not that big. They're not like the ones in Pennsylvania, so it's kind of like, oh, okay. But check it out if you want to try that. Go to the web. They have an app. Go to the website. Do that. We'll see what happens. I mean, who knows? You might actually end up getting, to go hunting in Pennsylvania and shoot a big old buck. Who knows? But anyway, that's it, guys. That's all the news I got for you. I just wanted to, like I said, touch base with everybody. I haven't done a video on the channel in a good minute, and I just wanted to do a little something. So, yeah, talked about hunting here in Virginia and Pennsylvania. So that's all there is to it. Hope you guys enjoyed this probably boring, dull video. But anyway, you guys enjoy yourselves out there. Good luck on your hunts. Be safe, and I will see you guys tomorrow, opening day of Virginia muzzleloader season. See you guys later on the hunt.